Hi, this is Tea Time on Plus TV Africa. My name is Elsie Godwin, and of course, I'm here with Ife Osunkeye. Hi, Ife.
What's good, yo?
I'm good. How are you doing? Getting there.
I can tell.
All right. Let's talk about comedian I Go Die, who is gifting his son.
You know, Go Die.
Okay, I know Go Die, but yeah, that's his name. Don't be so
Nigerian.
Yeah, comedian, you know, Go Die. Like if I say he's gifting his son a mansion for his 9th birthday. I mean, this is like parents' goals. Like
you know,
really cool. That's
yeah, really
cool.
You know, compared to the regular buying luxuries.
Okay, I thought you were going to mention somebody's name because I know we've had conversations on this show having to do with fatherly love and
Future and Russell and Ciara.
Yeah. And who else?
I don't know.
T-Bills.
But look at this, man. Like this is if this isn't a father goal, then I don't know what this is. Yeah. So, but I like the message. He didn't just gift his son. There was a message behind the gift saying that, look, he hopes this gives hope to all the children out there that do not have shelter or do not have this type of privileges. So, yes, and he's saying that he's just teaching him how to attain his goal. Come on, if you're 9 years old and you own this, you can only grow up with the mindset of a boss because you want to own more.
However, don't you think this is setting him up for a bigger pressure? I mean, he's having,
this is
a standard.
Well, this is a positive pressure, if you ask me.
Positive pressure?
Yeah, I wish my dad put this much pressure on me.
Sure. No, I'm happy that he's getting this kind of gift and all that, but when a child is growing up, I mean, he doesn't even know what his path is going to be like,
my
right?
Sister,
and then
please,
you're already giving him a standard. He has to be bigger than this. He has to achieve greater than this.
That's a
what
good
if
thing.
It doesn't just happen that way? What if he's now under so much pressure and he gets the...
I think your destiny is in your hands. It's what you make of it. So
those who get depressed do know that their destiny is in their hands.
Well, depending on what you make of. Look, we all have 24 hours. Dangote has the same 24 hours we have, right? But it's doing something way more lucrative than we are doing, right? Not like we won't be doing better than him very soon, you know?
Well, I can't say, but I have not...
You can't say?
Yes,
well,
but I would not say I'm not happy with my life. I'm happy with my life. I want to achieve more, but I'm not under any pressure because I'm not using someone else's success as a yardstick. My success is my success. You understand?
Indeed.
So
think about it.
Okay, I think we should also touch on Bradley Cooper and Irina Shayk, who reportedly have
obviously,
split.
every girl wants to talk about that because they seem like the perfect couple.
Were they?
Well, they seemed like it.
Okay, but I just hope that their custody sharing would not.
But have you seen what Twitter is doing, trying to make Bradley Cooper like so fast with Lady Gaga? Yeah,
because of the Star. Is it A Star Is Born or The Star Is Born? Yeah, I saw that movie too, and the chemistry between them. It's either there's something or they're very professional, like, or they're extremely great actors. I mean, I said it's either one of the two, right? And I want to go.
Let's just go with professionalism.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You brought what social media is doing now, and I'm trying to tell you where they're coming from.
Oh man, look!
And you know, they performed this song recently.
Shallow.
Yes, not even on set, now on stage, and the chemistry was still.
I think that was at the
massive. I think that was where the rumor started from, not even from the movies, because most people understood that this is acting, right? But after that performance, the performance fueled the whole conversation.
Well, the reason for their breakup is still unknown. Don't be surprised if the reason is Lady Gaga.
Well, I also read somewhere that Lady Gaga has absolutely nothing to do with the breakup. That this whole thing started, I can't remember the event now, but there was an event where they attended, and their conversation and their body language wasn't just it. And well, I mean, Lady Gaga could be an atom, but I don't think she's the main reason. I don't know why.
Well, we'll find out, or we may never find out.
I think you're one of those trying to matchmake them.
No, I'm not trying to. What's my business? I'd rather matchmake myself with Lady Gaga.
You would rather matchmake yourself with everybody, fair?
Well, it's actually none of my business. Well, I wish them the best of luck. It's sad that Bradley Cooper and Irina are broken up because they seem perfect. I like them. She's a supermodel. She's very hot, and yes, but life goes on.
Yeah, I hope co-parenting
after 4
works
years,
for them.
man.
Because of their daughter Leah, so
Yeah,
I hope
but
they
after
pull
4
that
years,
one.
that's a long time. That's a lot.
Oh,
of
really? We've had people after 10
investments.
years and 20 years. I mean, if Bezos can have a, what's it called, a divorce, really. Right. So let's touch on John Singleton's mother, who is filing emergency request for control over estates. Now, this is another funny one because, I mean, he's dead, right? And the battle is on his money. Or his estate.
His estate, actually.
Yeah, and according to reports, some unknown men or women or persons broke into
third party.
his office and carted away with some things that they didn't even use or want to sell. They gave it out.
It's distributed.
So, I mean, my head, you know, when we have this conversation and we're thinking of movies and conspiracy, and I feel like they've probably taken what they really wanted to take. The fact that they're giving it out is just a distraction. Because I don't know why will you break into somebody's house to just go and pick things to share.
Everybody has their secrets or their commitments while they're alive. He could have said, okay, I'm going to give this artwork to you, or probably it wasn't even easy to start with. Do you understand? And these things are just hanging in your office, and then when it's there, they're like, look, you need to get that back before it becomes part of the estate, and we can't lay claim to it anymore. So I'm looking at the story from both angles now, because I don't know why they have refused to name the third party that has been breaking into the office and taking stuff and all of that. But yeah, I totally agree that since he doesn't have any body in charge of his estate, it's only right that his mother should take charge of it. And if she says that it's posing a threat that people are beginning to go into the house and take whatever they want, it doesn't work that way. The fact that I'll wake up.
Okay, I did not mention, but we do have a studio guest, and we'll be introducing him right after this break. We'll be right back.
It's where the big stories live. This is Plus TV Africa.
When I did it, I was full on, hands-on on the whole project.
So how did you deal with it? All of that negativity?
I got depressed, obviously. Duh. Haven't you heard?
I've got two of the hottest topics currently trending on social media. If you've seen the word Senate trending on Twitter, that's because the Nigerian police force has gone Trump style.
I haven't shared this with anyone, but I reckon I get about like 100 people asking for help a day. That's a fact. I can prove that.
Youths to be involved in, foundation or charity work, it would really mean a lot to the society in future, because these youths are going to be the next Dangote of tomorrow.
The leaders of tomorrow, they hear it a lot.
So if you can get them now, they need to be perfect.
Okay.
So growing up, would you say you had it all, or?
Well, I would say 50-50. I wasn't born with a brass spoon, but then again, I wasn't born with a silver spoon. So I'd say it's quite in the middle.
Oh, okay, you were born with a silver spoon, but not a golden spoon.
No.
He was born with an okay spoon.
Yeah, with a silver spoon. Okay, so I was checking out the statistics of the events industry as of 2018, and I realized it's worth over $40 billion
Yes,
as of
it is.
2018. So I'm sure it would be way more than that in 2019. And Atinu is bringing world great event planners and all of that.
Yes,
so, but before we even talk about Atinu, I would just like to get your take. How do you think that the event industry in Nigeria is faring?
Well, surprisingly, it's faring really well. Because when you look at it, you have over about 3,000 to 4,000 weddings alone in every month in Lagos.
Every month?
Yes.
Wow.
Traditional and then white weddings. So
is that confirmed?
It's basically a lot of people, because when you go to the magistrate court, you see over 3,000 to 4,000 people registering to get married monthly. So with that, you know that a lot of event planners are making so much money. It's really lucrative because you have food vendors, you have bridal wares vendors, you have
decorators.
Yeah, so people are making a lot of money from it. So I think this is the opportunity, and we saw that opportunity, and we decided that, you know what, how about we get, you know, external people to come, and also internal people to come teach people how to be better at what they're doing. So we have David Tutera coming this year, and we have Laurie Hutchison. She's a cake person. David Tutera is a design person. So we have him coming this year to Nigeria for this. So basically, that's what we do.
Okay, so when it comes to events, you mentioned few sub-segments of events.
Yes,
now, what are the other sub-segments that, you know, these are the whole people that makes up events?
Well, okay, you look at the guys in the DJs, more or less. The DJs are always there. You have orchestra music, in case, depending on your budget, which is most likely. You have dessert guys. You have makeup artists. You have lighting. You have screens. It's a really huge industry, really, because you have different people coming in to make your day. Balloon people in, and basically design, events, everything.
So there's so many businesses.
So many
on
businesses.
the
People
event.
who own halls make a lot of money as well. We both know the rates of different halls in Lagos, so that's really expensive. And, you know, people are making so much money from this, so I think that's the next best thing.
Well, you know what bothers me about event planners? Professionalism, because at the end of the day, you put out a lot of money and you say, okay, plan my event, and then there's still something wrong, or the gen goes off, it's not properly serviced, you know, something funny would definitely happen. How is Atinu going to change some of these things?
Okay, well,
Okay, so before you answer that question and also tell us more about Atinu, let's go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll carry on with our conversation with Chinonso Robots. We'll be right back.
What we do not understand, we will stigmatize.
What you can see is the remaining of the tanker that exploded.
The suspect equally confessed. A 500 naira they collect am.
If you no talk, dem go beat you.
Na 2,500 I dey pay.
Welcome back. This is Tea Time, and we will still carrying on our conversation with Robots Chinonso, so the lead publicist at Atinu. Okay, before we went on that break, we are going to answer a first question, which is why event planners are not reliable.
No,
and then tell us about Atinu. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say event planners are not reliable. Event planners are really reliable. You know, most of these things you have to base it based on.
An event planner?
Well, I work with an event planner, and she's one of the best. So I would say, you know,
and one of the most expensive.
Everything also boils down to your budget, because at the end of the day, you know, getting a great hall. If I get a hall at Landmark, I'm certain that light would not go. That's just what it is. If I get a hall at Harbour Point, I'm certain that lights would not go. So those are the. Or if I get a hall at Echo Hotel.
It's okay. Did they pay us?
So those are the areas I'm telling you about. You know, at the end of the day, you realize that everything still boils down to your budget, because it's, you know, based on your budget and then based on your ability to plan. So we event planners, well, I'm not an event planner, but working with event planners, I understand the need to address issues like lightning, and that's why you see there are various, you know, people involved in event planning. It's not just one person holding all the money. There are various people who are involved, who, you know, touch several areas to ensure that your magical day goes perfectly.
Okay, so if I want to plan my wedding right now, like how much do you think it would cost me?
Well,
like
What kind of wedding?
What kind of wedding are you looking for?
I think about event planner partially.
Look at you.
What kind of wedding are you
For my wedding, you would be, right?
Yeah, I want to
free of
focus.
charge.
Wow. Please tell us about Atinu before our time runs out.
Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about Atinu. Atinu it's a Yoruba word. It means born out of creativity. And this year we're having a lot of people coming. You know, we have several master classes. The conference is, before I talk about master classes, let me bring you back to the press conference.
Okay.
So we have the press conference for June 12th. We have the conference, Atinu conference for June 13th at Echo Hotel. And then we have Atinu master classes and dinner at Echo Hotel as well. So at Tinuda, more or less, we're having David Tutera, which I already said. We're having Laurie Hudson, the cake person, and then other people who I would not discuss. You have to go to our page to find that out at Atinuda _ on Instagram. So we more or less intend to reach out to event planners, or rather event industry people, so everyone in the event industry, to address issues that are involved in the event industry, teach people how to be better at what they do. We also have an exhibition for brides, so we're going to have different vendors at Harbour Point on the 13th of June. Yes, that's the day of the conference. We'll have people exhibiting at Harbour Point. So, you know, if you're getting married soon, if you want to plan your wedding, the best place to come to look for people
they're not dashing ones.
Who will be able to assist you, looking for food vendors, whatever vendor you're looking for, it will all be at Harbour Point on the 13th of
So
June.
as a, for example, if I'm a food vendor or an event planner, and you want to convince me to come for Atunda,
well,
what do I stand to gain?
Well, first of all, look at it like this. We're getting David Tutera. This is someone that you never see in Nigeria. I've had several, I've had several, well, hardly ever. I've had several event planners call me telling me, oh wow, you're getting David, how did you get David? You know, because people want to see David, a lot of people want to learn from David, and then we're bringing David here at a subsidized price, you know, come learn from David personally. We have master classes, so, you know, it is an up-close moment to better yourself. So you would benefit. And then it's an opportunity to network as well. So you meet different people in the industry who are willing to help you, assist you, and introduce you.
So how do you participate if I want to participate right now and I'm watching a show right now?
Well, all you need to do is call me on my phone. So my number is 0703-233-9537. And then, or you can follow us on Instagram at @Atinuda_, and we'll reply you immediately.
Is it free?
Well, it's not.
Okay.
That's why
Did you get subsidized?
That's why I say call.
Anyways, our time is up, and that's exactly where we wrap up on this episode of Tea Time. Remember, you can always be part of this conversation by using the hashtag Tea Time on social media, or just tweet at us at +TV Africa. Until then, my thank you, as always, goes to Ife Oshunkeye and the entire production team, as well as our studio guest, Chinonso Robots. My name is Elsie Godwin, saying thank you for watching, and do have yourselves a great weekend.